Here you go now, fellas. Here we go. Wolf of the Willows, Double Vision 2. Cryo hopped, I thought. Cryo pop. Double dry hopped hazy double IPA. 440ml, 8%. So we'll give this one a crack. I think they're about $11. Wow, double dry hop. It looks like double dry hop anyway. It looks pretty chunky, actually. Big thick head on it. Cheers, guys. Double Vision. I hope I get it after this. They use the cryo hops. I don't mind this. This is pretty good. You know, I'm not a big hazy drinker, but then again, some are really nice. Same with some of the New England IPAs. They're really good, some of them. And some of these sort of beers. Double dry hop hazy double IPA. Now we're talking, and we got the double. It's got the alcohol and the malt to carry the hop flavour. Well done, guys. I don't mind that at all. You wouldn't think that was beer though, if someone gave you one of them 30 years ago. You go, what's that? It doesn't taste like beer anymore, almost, you know? What a classic. Well, I don't know if you like those sort of beers, double dry hop hazies. This one's not your typical, but I don't really see too many typical hazy double IPAs out there. They're all sort of pretty different. But with the cryo hops, you got actually a good flavour on this, and I haven't even read it, so they mightn't have any cryo in there at all. It might be just what they've called it or something. No, I won't let you down. Let's read it. Hops. I got that wrong completely. Yakima Chief hops. Cryo pop blend. Cryo malt. Cryo malt. Okay, I've heard of Yakima Chief hops. Cryo malt, pretty rare. I don't know. Maybe I think I might have heard of it, but it's not a common one. Interesting, guys. Cheers. Not bad. The malt was the hops that I thought it wasn't. You're kidding. Good picture too. That's what it's like, isn't it? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, very pleasant. Dr. Jekyll, not sure. Everyone has a nasty or an evil or a dark side. Mine's sort of like temper. You can take so much, and when you can't take any more, you either walk, you know, you don't want to be there anymore, or you open your mouth, or you do something else. But yeah, it's weird. I hardly ever get pushed to losing it. Like my older brother used to make me lose it as a kid quite a bit, because that's what he was trying to do. I ended up going psycho. I smashed him heaps of times. He learnt, don't provoke the sleeping bear. Yeah, look out, fellas. NATO's been doing the big dirty on Ukraine. trying to get rid of all Russia's connections to everything. They spent something like $7 billion on democracy in Ukraine, promoting, you know, their multinational corporations, try to get them into Ukraine and get the Russian ones out. So this has been a bit of a struggle since 2014. And it's not a little thing. And you know who's involved with the Americans. You know, like Biden's son is getting $1 million or $2 million a year just for being on the board. And what's happened, guys, I'm going to just tell you my slant on the whole story. Ukraine, the richest country in Europe. Well, let's say it's in between Russia and Europe. It's a good buffer country. Let's sit the Americans down and the Russians down, and we'll just say, okay, we're not going to make Ukraine NATO, and we want your troops out. It's not going to be Russian. It's going to be neutral, and it's going to be independent. And we're going to get in different people to run businesses in there, so it makes Ukrainians richer. Not Americans or Russians, because they've been screwed. Russia's been taking all the money out. Now America's been taking the money out. When are we going to fucking wake up to this? The Ukrainians are missing out. They got the bountiful country. It's a shame. All around the world, the same bloody thing. The countries with the rich resources, they got inner turmoil, strife, because it used to be CIA did it under the counter, but now they have these other funds, IMF and other people going in and doing the bidding. And spending plenty of corruption, I tell you. They're so corrupt. The last few governments and the governance of Ukraine have been totally corrupt. It's been terrible. It's really sad. Anyway, that's the state of our world. If we're going to get upset about Russia, well, I don't think we can, because what about Yemen? We're just letting Saudi Arabia bomb the fuck out of a country and kill people? I don't think that's right. We should stop all the wars. And it doesn't mean we go to war. We use sanctions and diplomacy, common sense and truthfulness, and we'll get it on with it. And stop these fucking multinational corporations taking everyone's money all around the world. Because now it's not a matter of countries. Now it's corporations. They are like operating freely all through all countries, and using AI to rip people off. So I've had a gutful of that shit. So, and I don't want to get involved with the Russian war. I feel sorry for the Ukrainians. And I think the Russians and Americans got to pull their fucking heads in and back the fuck off, both of them. Alright, guys. When are we going to allow the people that are born in a country, so it's their country? So you're born in that country, it's your country, you don't have to pay to live there, it's your country. When are we going to allow those people to run the fucking country and not these international fucking corporations? They can get the fuck out, really. Honestly, I've had a gutful. I reckon everyone in the world's had a gutful of the bullshit, the coldness, the horrible, you know, the selling of our information by governments to make money. And I mean, like, some of our prime ministers have made like $100 million on dodgy deals to push through laws that have screwed all the Aussie people. Screwed us. So, plenty of corruption in every country. Every government in the world is pretty much corrupt, and if not, a war happens. Anyway, It is what it is. It was what it wasn't. I'll just show you my flower. Oh, flower. It's a banana flower. It's coming. It'll be a little bit, you know, so that purple thing in the middle. Yeah, that's the first flower. It's been 4 years we've had the bananas. But it's good. We've got 5 bananas now. There's 3 down the bottom and 2 at the top. And they'll grow up the hill. That's why I put them down the bottom. If I goes, what do you put them down there? I want them up here. I go, they'll be up there before you know it. And they do. They just keep popping up runners above them up the hill. So I've got to make a run of soil. Neighbour still hasn't got off their ass about the 2 trees that have fallen on my property. That's a fucking eyesore. Look at the grass that's coming back. We just had 30 mil of rain the other day, so we got a bit of green straight away. I'm happy with that. It's all good. Place is looking alright. All this friggin' hard work we've done, starting to pay off, you know. You get the colour, you get a bit of green. Whoops. I cleaned the roof the other day. There's the pine needles I haven't cleaned up. I've cleaned up all the rest, out the front, down the side, over here, over there. Anyway. Alright guys. So that's my view every day, every morning, I was going to say. But yeah, I bought this place for the view and the privacy. We're up the end of a street, quiet little court. It's quiet as a mouse. I have like 3 cars a day. It's a joke. Got those birds. And we got the Park Orchards Orchestra. The chainsaw, the blower, the whippersnipper. I can hear one now. It's bullshit, isn't it? Cheers, guys. All the best.